In the quiet hum of the airport terminal, a tired single dad sat slouched in a worn-out chair, his little daughter clutching his arm as though it were her lifeline. He hadn't planned for things to go wrong that morning. Their economy tickets had been overbooked, and the airline agent insisted they would have to wait for the next flight. For most travelers, that was an inconvenience. For him, it was devastating. He was trying to get his daughter, Emma, to her medical appointment across the country, an appointment that had taken months to schedule and could not be missed. His shoulders sagged under the weight of worry, and he whispered, "Don't cry, sweetheart. Daddy will figure this out." As the tension thickened, a stewardess quietly approached and said, "Sir, we've had a cancellation in first class. You and your daughter may board now." Relief washed over him as he clutched the 2 boarding passes and hurried onto the plane. Emma's eyes widened with wonder at the luxurious seats, the plush blankets, and the kind crew offering warm smiles. For a moment, it felt like a dream, a little piece of magic in their otherwise hard life. But in the back of his mind, he worried someone might come demanding their place, dragging them back into uncertainty. Minutes later, just before takeoff, a striking woman in an elegant but understated business suit entered the cabin. Heads turned, whispers passed through first class. She moved with a quiet authority, the kind that made people sit straighter without realizing it. She stopped directly beside their seats. The dad felt his stomach twist. This must be the rightful owner of the seat. His face flushed red as he stood quickly, ready to explain, ready to be humiliated. "I'm so sorry," he stammered, "they gave us these seats by mistake. My daughter, she needs to get to a doctor. We'll move right away." His words tumbled out in a rush of shame and desperation. Emma's small hand gripped his tightly, her wide eyes silently begging him not to give up their place. But the woman didn't scold, didn't frown. Instead, she crouched down to Emma's level and smiled. "And what's your name, sweetheart?" "Emma," the little girl whispered. "Well, Emma," the woman said gently, "you look just perfect sitting here. Don't you think you and your daddy should stay exactly where you are?" Confused, the dad looked at her. "But, aren't these your seats?" The woman laughed softly and straightened up. "In a way. You see, I own the airline." The dad blinked, stunned into silence. He couldn't comprehend it. This woman, this calm and powerful presence, wasn't just a first-class passenger. She was the CEO, the person who made decisions that affected thousands of flights and millions of passengers. And she had chosen to let them stay. Throughout the flight, the CEO, her name was Margaret, spoke with them, not with the cold detachment of an executive, but with warmth, curiosity, and genuine care. She listened as the dad shared bits of his story, how he'd served in the military, how he lost his wife years ago, and how every day was a fight to balance long hours of work with being both mother and father to Emma. He admitted how tired he was, how sometimes he felt like he was failing, but he kept going because of her. Margaret's eyes softened. She too had grown up with a single parent, and she remembered what it felt like to see that exhaustion in her father's eyes. She quietly admired the man sitting before her, not because he was perfect, but because he was present, because he loved fiercely even when the world had made things unfair. When the flight landed, Margaret made sure a car was waiting to take them directly to the hospital. She handed the dad a small card, her personal number scribbled across it. "If you ever need help again, call me," she said firmly. "You don't have to do everything alone." The dad's throat tightened, and he could only manage a choked, "Thank you. You don't know what this means." Emma wrapped her arms around Margaret's waist and whispered, "You're like an angel." For the first time in a long time, the man felt like maybe the world wasn't entirely against them. Days later, while sitting in the hospital waiting room after Emma's appointment, the dad received a call from an unfamiliar number. It was Margaret. She told him she had arranged something special, a scholarship program for children like Emma, and a flexible job opportunity for him at the airline. Steady pay, better hours, and the chance to be the father he wanted to be. Tears blurred his vision as he listened. He realized this wasn't just about a first-class seat anymore. It was about dignity, hope, and the reminder that sometimes, when life feels unbearably heavy, kindness can arrive in the most unexpected places, even 30,000 feet in the air. So if you're still watching right now, ask yourself this: what would you do if kindness landed in your lap when you least expected it? Stories like these remind us that compassion is powerful, and that one small act can change a life forever. If this story touched your heart, Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to our channel, and share it with someone who might need hope today. Because just like Emma and her dad discovered, sometimes strangers can become the heroes we never saw coming.